Good morning. Today is January 23rd, and we're here to have the regular board meeting of Mobile County Public School System. At this time, I would ask Commissioner Hatcher to stand and lead us in prayer and the pledge.
Heavenly Father, Lord, I want to thank you for everybody gathering here today. Give us the wisdom to make the decisions that are correct for everybody in this district. Lord, thank you for giving us the opportunity to work with these children and make their lives better. In Jesus' name I pray, amen.
Amen.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay. May we have for the approval of the minutes?
So moved.
Okay. Have a motion for the agenda adoption.
Motion.
All right, do we have any announcements today? Dr. Crenshaw?
No, we just want to let everybody know the winning Cincinnati Bagels
Bagels?
had a young man from Theodore High School
It's true.
playing on the team, the running back, Mr. P. Ryan from Theodore High School, going to the NFC or AFC? AFC championship game. We're real proud of him and how he's representing Mobile, and we wish him all the luck.
Thank you.
I'm also Kateris Tony from Blount High School, plays with Kansas City, and made a great contribution that year. Also, two Mobile County Public School System players are doing real well, and we wish them all the luck.
Mr. Stringfellow?
Well, continuing on that thought, the San Francisco 49ers had a Davidson High School safety, Jimmy Ward, so I just want to give kudos to that young man also.
All right, thank you. Mr. Harwell? Patrick?
No, ma'am.
All right. Do we have any citizens request, Mr. Superintendent?
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. Good night. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Sure. Okay, so we have several recognitions today. So first, I would like to call forward the 5 members of the Mobile County Board of School Commissioners: Ms. Sherry McDade, Don Stringfellow, Dr. Crenshaw, Doug Harwell, and Johnny Hatcher. I'm going to read something on behalf of Mr. Threadgill.
Already got that.
All right, if y'all want to stand right there, please. Whereas the purpose of Mobile County Public Schools is to equip and empower college and career-ready graduates, and whereas Mcpss is governed by 5 members of the Mobile County Board of School Commissioners, including President Sherry Dillahay McDade, Vice President Mr. Don Stringfellow, Mr. Doug Harwell, Dr. Reginald Crenshaw, and Mr. Johnny Hatcher, and whereas the board is committed to all 53,000 students in Mobile County Public Schools and believes that all children can be successful learners, and whereas the board supports the teachers and all 7,300 employees of Mobile County Public Schools, and whereas the board works closely with parents and community members to create an educational vision for our students, and whereas board members continue to advocate for what is best to serve the children of our community each and every day. Now therefore, I, Superintendent Cressel Threadgill, do hereby declare my appreciation to the members of the Mobile County Board of School Commissioners and proclaim January 2023 as School Board Recognition Month in Mobile County Public Schools. I urge all citizens to join me in recognizing the dedication and hard work of local school board members and in working with them to mold an education system that meets the needs of all students. In official recognition whereof, hereby affix my signature on this 23rd day of January 2023. So, Mr. Threadgill, do you want to? Okay. Thank you. picture? Do you want to get it there or over here? So thank you for all that you do. And Mr. Hatcher, can you stay there for your board recognitions? And I would like to call forward Alyssa Daffin of Theodore High School, Cameron Colwell of Theodore High School, Athletic Director Eric Collier, Coach Jordan Terry, and Mr. Hardegree. And then we'll also call forward Callie Johnson of Bryant High School. So WKRG has been recognizing our Scholar Athletes of the Week, and so far Mobile County has 15. And so we're having to do their recognitions in installments because we just have so many wonderful Scholar Athletes. So I'm going to tell you about these here. So Alyssa Daffin, raise your hand. Okay, so she's a senior honor student with a 3.6 GPA, a member of the Junior ROTC training program, and a Mobile County Public Schools internship program, the dental program, and she's had an internship there, and she takes dual enrollment classes in Spanish. In addition to her academic accomplishments, Alyssa is on both the cross country and tennis teams. She is said to be well-rounded and embodies the mission and vision of a Theodore High School student. Cameron Colwell, raise your hand. He's a junior with a 3.9 GPA. He's an AB honor roll student and a JROTC staff sergeant. Athletically, he's on the cross country and track teams and competes in the 1600 meter and throws the javelin. And then Callie Johnson from Bryant. She's a senior with a 4.8 GPA, a 30 ACT score, a member of the Cambridge program and the National Honor Society, ranked top 10 in her class. She's an Azalea Trail Maid, a leader with Students Against Tobacco, an Academy Ambassador. She participated in Distinguished Young Women and at Alabama Girls State. In addition to her outstanding academic achievement, she's a member of the cross country and the soccer teams. So congratulations. I'm going to give these awards to Mr. Hatcher to give to you.
I'm extremely proud of each and every one of you, especially all of these students. We take my son, and I know it's not easy. It's a great accomplishment you guys have made. And I look forward to y'all serving our community as well. Thank you. Cameron Colwell. Callie Johnson.
And we're going to try, if you guys can come over here, we're going to get a picture over here.
It's over there.
Mine's all.
Group shot, make it individual. Do we need to scoot them out of the way of the whiteboard?
Yeah, I can help.
All right, ready? Get one with Mr. Hatcher of each of the athletes. So Callie, since you're right there. Cameron. All right. Thank you. And we have some more. So can I call forward Mr. Harwell? You have a few today. And Laura Lee Faulkner from MGM. Do you want to bring forward your coach and assistant principal as well, Ms. Colbert? And And then we have Bailey Davidson from Citronelle High School and Garrett Sullivan from Citronelle High School. And Mr. Brewster, do you want to come up? And we have moms. And we have Kaylee's mom is here too. Or Callie's mom. Okay. So I'm going to give you these three. All right, and we have more scholar athletes of the week from WKRG. So I'm going to introduce you to them. Laura Lee Faulkner, can you raise your hand? All right, she's a senior, a member of the National Honor Society, and has a 3.9 GPA. All of this is at MGM High School. She plays defensive guard in basketball, libero? What is that? Okay, she's a defensive specialist in volleyball, and she made the all-area volleyball team in 2021. She is said to have amazing skills and has earned the respect of her peers and teammates through consistent hard work. And Bailey Davidson, she's a senior with a 4.8 GPA, a member of the National Honor Society, the AP program, the Student Council, and Key Club. She's ranked top 2 in her class and is a senior class officer, and we know her from the Superintendent Student Advisory Council as well. In addition to her outstanding academic achievements, she's a member of the volleyball team where she plays middle and outside hitter and is on the tennis team. So congratulations, Bailey. And then we have Garrett Sullivan right there. He's a senior AP student with a 4.5 GPA. He's ranked top 10 in his class. He got a 30 on the ACTs, a member of the National Honor Society, FCA, FFA, and the Gents Club. In addition to his academic accomplishment, Garrett plays defensive end in football and is on both the bowling and fishing teams. He's said to embody everything you'd want in a team leader as well as an amazing student and athlete. So congratulations, Mr. Harwell.
You know, congratulations to start with. I'm trying to, I was going down that list of all the, I don't know if I qualify for any of those, Mr. Gill. You know, but I have a son, I have 3 boys, and they all did pretty well in school and play sport. It's not an easy thing to do what you're doing. You know, it still takes time. It takes a lot of time. You have to learn how to do time management. You have to, it's just a great accomplishment. I heard when the ATC score was about 30, I could have probably took it twice and maybe made that. But it's just, really, it is, you know, we have, you know, in school, you know, and I know our thing we talk about, it's not about the school, but be a student athlete to accomplish those, it is a big deal. And I think when employers or even colleges look at that and what you accomplish, it's just a great thing to do. I mean, we all should be very proud of y'all and all our students that accomplish, not only on the, you know, in the classroom, but outside the classroom. And I'm extremely proud of y'all for doing that and all the ones that are here today. Thank y'all. Appreciate y'all.
Now we want to take your picture. Yes, can all the moms of all the athletes stand who are here? Good job, moms. You come over here for a picture.
You pick it twice and it's been. That's funny. You took it twice and still wouldn't fit it. Hey. Listen. And I just said, I made 22. I said, I'm taking it. Did it make any difference? Hey, look where you are now.
Congratulations. And we have several more we'll recognize at the next meeting from other schools. And now I'd like to call forward the Scarborough Model Middle School football team and coaches and Mr. Stallworth.
Do you think that was you?
And Dr. Crenshaw, of course.
Let's see Coach Collier casting cover to side right now.
All right, so congratulations to the Knights of Scarborough Model Middle School on their three-peat as Mobile County champions. The Knights went 8-0, defeating Booker T. Washington in the semifinals and Cranford Burns in the championship game. The score was 6-0 with a last-second touchdown by Caden Griffin. And when we say last second, there were just 1.5 seconds left in the game when he scored. And when we say undefeated, we mean that as well. The Knights have not lost a game since 2019. So, and they were coached by James Prowell. Is that you? Okay. And Tony Harris and Tom Wiley. Which coach are you? Okay. And then I'm going to turn over to Dr. Crenshaw. I'm going to mention when I name your name, can you raise your hand? Some of the 8th graders are representing the entire team today. It's Josh Harris, Jakari Harris, Keith Turner, Ricky Strong, Caden Prowell, and Jordan Gully.
On behalf of the Mobile County Public School System, let me congratulate you student athletes. I think that's important that we stress not only great achievements on the field, but off the field. I've had several conversations with Mr. Stallworth, and he told me what excellent students you all are and how disciplined you are on and off the field. So on behalf of the Mobile County Public School System, as superintendent, we want to congratulate you and continue to be successful. I was at that game in that last couple of seconds, and I'm about to walk away, and then this kid just broke loose. Was it one of you guys? Was it one of you guys? But it was an exciting game, and we did beat Mr. Stringfellow. Is that your district?
Yes, sir.
Okay. He was.
I happened to be standing right there when he did it.
I know I had to wake him up. He just fell out. But again, congratulations. We wish you guys a lot of luck. I'm going to start with I have something for you if you wait around a few seconds. Yeah, it's a contribution to the rings. I take my travel funds that the school system allows me, and I spread it out over the schools. So he asked me for a contribution to help get the championship ring. So again, congratulations. And I have these certificates here. James Powell. Tony Harris. Tom Wiley. And I have here the name, this is about the 35, 40 on the team, and we have to do the package.
Okay.
We'd like a picture.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
He had a couple championships. You have to stand next to Mr. Stallworth?
Show you how this moves away. I heard that.
So congratulations to all our scholar athletes and the board.
Coach Collier, don't be, I saw your eyes open. recruiting, you know, you want. Let's see.
Okay. You ready? All right, we're gonna move forward, and we have citizens' request.
Yes, ma'am, we have a Lorenzo Green, if you will come forward, come to the microphone and speak with the board. I will remind you, you have 3 minutes, and I hold up my flag when you have a
You say
minute.
3 minutes after you hold the flag up.
No, I said a minute after I hold the flag
That's
up.
good.
All right, now, don't be cracking
Greetings,
jokes.
greetings. Thank you for the opportunity. I'm here to represent some people that are not really represented. These are the schools in the inner city that has been experiencing a level of neglect. The maintenance on some of these buildings is way behind what it should be. The budget that is allocated for some of these schools, Williamson, one of them, $2 million for 2 years in a row left in the budget. No security fencing around the school. We just now started getting the building painted. So there is some progress, but we got to do more. We got to check the maintenance on these schools because it's posing a danger to some of the students when some of these things are not done. We cannot have units, AC units, falling out of the gym around our children. We have a culinary arts program, signature program at Williamson, and the instructor is working out of a trailer where the back door was about to fall off. Improper ventilation because that door can't open. These are only a few of the things that need to be done. We have money going to organizations, but we don't have no committee here or people here to monitor the progress of some of these programs. If we ask for one, the 100 black men, what's the progress of that particular program? What's happening in the alternative schools? We don't get to see that as public. So it's too many things that need to be done in our school system to make us what we need to be to supply Austal, Airbus, and all of the places in Mobile with these people that can progress and move our city forward. I want you all to look into the budget spending and see what can be done to help some of these black schools in the city of Mobile. We need all of the people. ROTC program at Williamson don't have nowhere to drill. They don't have the agility course to prepare these students for boot camp. So we got to do better. And I think with the new board members, I think we can push that forward. So we're asking that you join us in making our school system one of the best. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Green. That's all of the citizens' requests.
Okay. All right, we're gonna move forward with action items.
All right, actions items. Before we get into the action item, I want to make 2 notes on G24. G24 with the Sims lease property. I think Mr. Hallwell asked that we make a revision with the attorneys, and I believe we made those revisions, so that contract will reflect your revisions. Also on consent agenda on H17, we have the termination of Fowlet. That contract will be terminated today, but time-sensitive wise, we need to go into an agreement with Book Systems, so we'll make sure that we have somewhere to store thousands of our books. So I will work on that company to get that contract done, and we will vote on it in February. But I do want you to know that that contract will be ending after this meeting, and we need to work fast to get another company to, which is Book Systems, to house our books. So I will be working on that. Those are all of, and I think I sent you
Yes, sir, you did.
that contract on Friday. So that's all that I have. All right, so action item G1. As we talked about this in work session, the budget amendment that we do every year. I do want to mention again that this budget does reflect the 1.5 step raise for classified employees only. This budget does reflect the 1.5 step raise for classified employees only. I ask that you approve action item G1.
Motion for approval.
Second.
Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Can I make a comment?
Yes, go ahead, Mr. Harwell.
Thank you. I just want to tell the superintendent and Ms. Lori, I appreciate y'all working on that. I think it's very important for our employees, and I appreciate you doing that. And we do understand as a board that there are changes will be coming, and Mr. Trebia has a good plan that he's going to be presenting for long, I hope, and I know he will. But anyway, I just want to tell y'all how much I appreciate it. It means a lot to our employees, and thank y'all for doing that. And the board, that's the board support, appreciate y'all doing that.
Okay, moving forward.
All right, action item G2 is the 2023-24 school year calendar. I do want to bring your attention to the hearings, public hearings that we will have scheduled on January the 30th and February the 6th. With those public hearings, with the calendar, we will also have 3 policy hearings, changes that we will be looking at changing some policy that's been brought down from the state. So we also will have those public hearings as well. After the public hearings, we will have the staff, faculty, and staff to vote on option 1 or option 2 of the calendar. So I ask that you approve moving forward with the 2023-2024 school year calendar process.
Do I hear a motion?
I'd like to make a motion to accept action items 2 through 10.
Second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Moving right along.
Action items G11 is present learning to purchase 2 licenses for Kanga. It's an online special ed intervention. It's coming out of ESSA funds for $5,460. I ask that you approve action item G11 with presence learning.
Do I hear a motion?
That's so moved.
Okay,
Second?
all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Action item number 12, sir.
Action item G12 is with the Government Capital Corporation for Alma Bryant. It's an indoor video wall from Booster Digital Display. It's coming out of local funds for $56,969.29. I ask that you approve action item G12 with Government Capital Corporation.
Madam Chairperson.
Yes, sir.
I ask that we move for approval for the resolution by this board to approve the Government Capital Corporation. And we go forward from that.
Second.
Okay. All in favor?
We will execute that at the end of the meeting, publish it.
Yes, Mr. Attorney? All in favor?
Aye.
Action item G13 with Power Up for Forest Hill to provide an interactive playground for a one-year subscription to activities and apps. That's coming out of ARP funds and Title I funds for a total of $33,690. I ask that you approve action item G13 with Power Up for Forest Hill.
Madam Chair Lady,
Yes.
in as much as these items have been vetted other than the ones that has been put on the agenda for today, I'd like to offer motion to approve action items 13 through 34.
A second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Moving on to the consent agenda, Mr. Superintendent.
Yes, ma'am. Consent agenda H1 is with Loretta Weaver for Casa Diva to provide cultural enriching activities for Native American students. That's coming out of district local funds to not exceed $4,800. That's H1 on the consent agenda with Loretta Weaver for Casa Diva.
Do I hear a motion?
Madam Chairperson, I move for approval, consent agenda items 1 through 22.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right, moving on to the flow-through items. I, 1 through 3, that are listed there with our private schools entities. Flow-through items 1 through 3.
Motion to approve. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Student expulsion.
Have no student expulsions. Information items,
That's a good thing.
K1, monthly financials. Also information items, K2, purchase orders, 5,000 and over.
Mr. Kane?
We have one employment agreement, subject to my, January 4th email to the board. Administration request approval of that action.
The superintendent, do we have any scheduled?
We'll hit the vote.
Madam Chair Lady, I offer motion that we concur with the recommendation of the attorney and the superintendent relative to that particular employee matter.
I'll second
All in favor?
Aye.
that. Aye.
Superintendent, do we have any scheduled meetings?
No, ma'am, other than we may make an adjustment for the February board work session and board meeting.
I think Ms. Ava shared with us a calendar
Okay.
already. Don't forget, guys, we have a meeting today with Bradley Burns at a designated time. If you need your time, check with Ms. Ava and she will be able to give that time that you're scheduled to meet with Mr. Burns. All right?
So with that meeting change, Ms. Abrams and Renee, will you get that posted for us? Okay.
Motion adjourned.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Mr. Superintendent, I need to see you before you leave.
We,